Hi, I'm Jonathan with I Call It Attraction. I'm a dating and relationship expert specializing in helping you understand attraction. So, the question today is, are you desirable? Are you a desirable man? And the reason I ask, are you desirable, is because women, they tend to choose men who are desirable. And what I mean by that is you have to have some sort of social proof. In order to be desirable, you have to have social proof. And social proof is something that there has to be some sort of proof socially that you are somebody. Or there has to be some sort of proof socially that you matter. Or there has to be some sort of proof socially that you're desirable to other women. Other women want you. Other women chase you. Other women are thinking about you. You are on other women's radars. There has to be some kind of proof of that. And when it comes to high value women and you're looking to hook up with a high value woman, you're looking to be with a high value woman, those kind of women don't just be with men, but they want to see some sort of social proof. They want to know that you are who you say you are. They want to know that you're not just talking the talk, but that you're actually walking the walk. And in order to do that, you need social proof. You need something to verify that you're worthy of her time. You need something to verify that you fit in with the cool kids. Something to verify that you are it. You're the one. And if you don't have that, then that means you're not verified. You know, it's like trying to get into the club, and you're waiting in a long line. You have to have some type of celebrity kind of status. You have to be well known. You have to have some kind of popularity that communicates to the doorman or to the bouncer that you are somebody, that you got what it takes. And if you have that, guess what? They're going to take your ticket and they're going to let you in. It's the same thing with women, with high value women. If you got what it takes and you got some kind of social proof, and there's other women who desire you, who actually want you, who actually are, willing to choose you, that makes you desirable to other women, to the high value women. So, I remember getting with my girl, right, who's now my wife. Very beautiful young lady. I remember at the very beginning, we went on a few dates, right? We went on a couple dates and everything was okay. We had great conversation, and I knew the potential was there to get her and to be with her. And I knew, like, hey man, I gotta have this girl. Something in me told me I gotta have her. She gotta be mine. But she wasn't really budging. I couldn't really, get what I was looking for out of her. And so that's what women desire, is social proof. And this girl, she wouldn't budge for me. And it was like, I had the right kind of conversation. The dates, the banter, the wittiness, my masculine core, my characteristics, they were all jumping out. They were all playing their part. But I was missing one key thing. I even, obviously I passed the looks test, because that's really, to be honest, that's the number one thing, is if you pass the looks test. And I definitely passed that. That was the very beginning. She wouldn't have went on a date with me if I didn't pass the looks test. She would have never went out with me, you know, unless she got a whiff of like my masculinity, you know, somehow, you know, upon seeing me or whatnot. But that wasn't even the case. So I passed the looks test. I didn't have to really go that route, you know, where, oh, I hope she can see my characteristics and she noticed that I'm high value and then she'll give me a chance. I didn't even have to go that route because I was in the realm to pass the looks test. So I had all these great components, but I was missing one key thing, and it was the social proof. Because she didn't know me, because um we didn't have any friends that were, you know, related. We didn't have anyone who were like common friends or anything of that sort. You know, she didn't know anyone in my circle. I didn't know anyone in her circle. So there was no actual evidence for her to suggest that I was desirable to other women. As far as she knew, you know, I was just talking some good game. You know, I was talking the talk. As far as she knew, she couldn't verify. You know, she couldn't fact check me and see that, okay, women actually desires him. He's actually, because, and the reason that this is important, because a woman, listen closely, a woman will not date you if other women don't want you. Now, this isn't a physical, I mean, not a physical, but this isn't something that's on the forefront. This isn't something that a woman carries in her mind thinking about, and it's on the surface that she directly notices and operates off of that. This is something that's embedded in her, and it's subconscious. So on a subconscious level, a woman won't date you, a high value woman. You know, a lot of times I say women and I don't really clarify exactly who I'm talking about, because there's women who are not high value who won't live to this standard that I'm speaking of. But I'm speaking of high value women. A high value woman will not date you or not give you a shot if she doesn't think you're desirable to other women. And she's not going into it thinking that way. So it's not like she's coming on a date like, yeah, I don't think he's like this, so I'm not going to give him. She's not going into it like that. Most times than not, it's a subconscious thing. And subconsciously, women know that, hey, if no other woman wants him, no other woman is checking for him, then why should I take him? Who is he that I should be with him? Nobody else don't want to be with him. You know, nobody else is validating him and propping him up and making him look good, you know, so why should I want it? And I often relate that to the analogy of being a hot product. So when you go to the store, let's just say, for example, Walmart, and they got this new hot product, you know, and it's new on the shelf. It's been there for about 2-3 weeks. Something new that they're trying out. You haven't seen it before. You know, it kind of looks cool, but you come one week and it's stocked, you know, and let's say it's Christmas season. So you're like, okay, it's Christmas season. I know people are going to be buying this because this looks hot. I know somebody going to get this. You come back next week, it's stocked. You didn't see one bottle leave. You come back the next week, it's still there. You didn't see one piece of product take off. And so you question, you say to yourself, well, this is a hot product and it is Christmas season. People are spending money like crazy buying gifts. Nobody wanted to buy this one? No, you mean to tell me no one wanted this one? No one thought this was hot enough to get and to give to someone? No one even, you know, thought for a second to grab this. Like, it's not even that expensive. So what's wrong with it? Here we get to questioning. Well, it's not expensive. It looks hot. It looks nice. Yet nobody bought it. Nobody wants it. So now the question is, what's wrong with it? What's the flaws in it? What's the insecurities with it? What's the red flags with it? You know, and your radar get to going off. So this is how women think. It's like the new hot product. If nobody else is buying it and it's still on the shelf stocked up, then chances are it's probably not a great product. Because 9 times out of 10, if it is a great product, they gonna have trouble keeping that bad boy stocked. Now, when you think about some of the greatest products that people really love, it goes out of stock often. It's not like it's a monthly thing. Like, no, it goes out of stock very often. I mean, just think about your favorite drink, your favorite soda or something, your favorite beverage, you know, whatever it may be. And you go to the store and sometimes you get there and it's like, dang, it's only one left. Man, or it's only you was looking to buy a case, but it's literally a single one left, or it's 2 or 3 left. And you like, doggone it, and I'm thinking I'm finna leave out of here with a case or 2. And so that's because it's a hot product. Everybody wants it. They know that it's hot. People know that it's good. So that's the social proof. The social proof of that hot product is everybody wants it, which means everybody's buying it. Now, when we speak in terms of dating and relationships, this guy, man, he seems like he's hot to the woman, but nobody's talking about him. I don't got no other women is whispering in my ear saying, girl, you don't know what he's packing. Nobody's, whispering to me, telling me how fine he is. No other girls is over there flirting with him. Nobody's trying to secretly give him the number behind her back. There's no one checking for him. That means he's not desirable. And so since he's not desirable, he doesn't have any social proof. No one is checking for him. That means no one wants him. So if no one else wants him, why should I have him? Why should I keep him? And this is what women think in their mind. And this is a subconscious level. It's not like on the surface, they out the gate, they thinking this way. This is a subconscious thing. So that's what it is. We want to be desirable to the women. You want to be desirable. And one of the key components to becoming desirable is having social proof. Having women flirt with you. And I would advise you, you got people that say fake it till you make it. I would advise y'all to don't fake it. Don't have your friend. If there's no other way you can get it, then I guess that is a way that you can do it. Just be, inconspicuous about it. Be, discreet about it. But I really would encourage you to talk to women, to date women, and to have options, create options. When you're talking to women, you're dating women, and you're learning her attraction, gaining her attraction, you start to draw options for yourself. And with those drawn options, there tends to become a lot of social proof, especially if you hang in a place where a lot of those options are, whether it's the bar, or it's the club, or, wherever it is you like to occupy your time. So I just encourage you to become desirable. Get out there, get to talking to women, get to chatting, get to dating, flirting. And the women that you talk to, you date and you flirt with, even if they're with someone, but you can still hold a conversation with them, or they're taking or something, and be friends, and you can just be friends with them. And it's usually those ones who you become friends with, and you flirted with them, they flirted with you, but it went no further, and you just stayed friends. Those are the ones here and there. Every time you see them, they might flirt with you and you might flirt with them. And the girl that you want is right there, and you see this friend and she flirts with you in front of her. And that was all the social proof you needed for this girl to jump your bones. So I just encourage y'all to become desirable men. And that only comes with the very, very key factor of properly learning how to love yourself. Because I promise you, if you do that, everything else will fall in place. So if you like the content of this video, please like, subscribe, and share. And remember, love inspires, endures, uplifts, and bears all things. Peace.